Hi Sam. I'm really excited about today's word. It's
halb,
which means half.
Hi Alex.
halb,
That's interesting. So, it means half. Are there any other meanings?
Yes. While the primary meaning is,
halb,
it can also imply a partial or incomplete state. It's commonly used in contexts like
halb fertig,
meaning half done. But be careful with false friends. For example, halves in English can confuse some learners.
That's good to know. How do you use
halb,
in sentences?
Great question. In German,
halb,
is an adjective and doesn't change form. For example, you say,
es ist 12:30.
which means it is 1:30. If we were to say it in past tense, you might say,
Es war 12:30.
meaning it was 1:30.
So, does it have a plural form?
No, because
Halb,
is an adjective, it doesn't have a plural. But if we use it with nouns, we might say,
die Hälfte,
which means the half, and its plural is.
die Hälften.
Ah, I see. What about the grammar?
For the adjective itself, there's no need for conjugations. However, if you say,
12:30, halb voll,
for half full, you use it as it is. Remember, the noun it describes will define any additional grammatical rules.
Got it. Where does the word
halb,
come from?
The word
halb,
has its roots in Old High German
halber,
and Middle High German.
halb.
It has been used for centuries, maintaining its meaning throughout. It's fascinating how some words stay the same over time, isn't it?
Absolutely. The history makes it more interesting.
Now, let's break down the word.
Halb,
Is a standalone word, so there's no prefix or suffix. It's simple but effective.
That makes sense. So, it's not a compound word then.
Exactly. If it were a compound, the meaning would be built from pieces. But in this case, just think of it as a solid unit representing half.
Can you give me some similar words?
Sure. Words with the same prefix like,
Halbzeit,
which means halftime, and
Halbmond,
meaning half moon are great examples. You can also think of words like,
hälftig,
meaning partial.
What about other words that mean half?
Well, words like
Die Hälfte.
are also useful. Other examples include
Die Halbpension.
which means half board in terms of meals, and
Halbjährlich.
meaning semi-annually.
Wow, that's a lot.
Now, let's practice using
Halb.
in real-life situations. Imagine you're at a restaurant. You could say,
Ich möchte ein Halb Wasser.
which means I would like half a liter of water.
Okay, let me try.
Ich möchte halb ein Bier.
Almost. It should be.
Ich möchte ein halbes Bier.
Got it. What's the next situation?
Imagine you're talking about time. You could say,
Es ist 9:30.
meaning it is 10:30.
Es ist 9:30.
That sounds nice.
Lastly, let's say you're discussing your progress on a project. You could say,
Ich bin halb fertig.
which means I am half finished.
Ich bin halb fertig.
I like that one.
Now, remember that
Halb.
is informal and commonly used in everyday conversations. Some typical phrases include
Halb voll. Halb leer.
and
Halb so schlimm.
What do you mean by?
Halb so schlimm.
it translates to not so bad. It's a comforting phrase. Just remember,
Halb.
can be confused with similar words like
Halbjährlich. Hälfte.
Can you give me some example sentences?
sure. Here are a few.
Das Glas ist halb voll.
Which means the glass is half full. Or,
Ich habe nur halb so viel Zeit.
meaning I only have half as much time.
Nice.
Another one could be,
Die Aufgabe ist halb erledigt.
which means the task is half done.
I see. This is fun.
Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Halb.
mean?
It means half.
Correct. How do you say 1:30?
Es ist 12:30.
Right. Can you give me an example of a compound word with?
Halb.
Halbmond.
Exactly. What's a similar word to?
Halb.
Die Hälfte.
Yes. And last question, how would you say I am half finished?
Ich bin halb fertig.
Fantastic job, Sam. Today we learned about
Halb.
which means half, and how to use it in various contexts.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time.